What's up, guys? It's Ost Outdoors bringing you guys a tech tip, or like a pro tip, I guess you could call it, on shooting, and specifically your targets and how you set them up for shooting. What I'm going to be talking about is this little white dot here in the middle. So what this is a button tab or a button cap, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a nail with a plastic cap on it. What these are used for really is to put felt paper on roofs, but in this case, as you can see, I've spray painted it all white. But what I use shooting wise is basically a smaller point of aim. So what you can see, I spray painted them all white and I stuck them in the top of my target. And basically what I do is whenever I go to shoot, I simply grab one of these at the top of my target, pop it in the middle of my dot, and there I have a smaller point of aim. And I just shoot at that. If I bust one, I take it out, I stick it on top, and I grab a new one and put it in there. Simple as that. But what this is going to help with is going to give you a smaller point of aim. I'm sure you guys have heard the term aim small, miss small. Basically what it's going to do is give you a smaller point of aim that will make you more consistent. It'll shrink your groups. It'll make you just a better shot in general. It'll keep you more honest with yourself, as it's a smaller point. So you have to be exactly on, or else you will see like if you're off or not with your pen. But by that is what I mean is basically you have a large dot, so your pen can be a little bit off of the center of the dot and you won't notice it. But whenever you have a specific small point, whenever your pen's just a little bit off of it, you're going to notice, oh, that shot broke, not perfectly on target, and then you'll know, like, okay, not to count that one or what have you. Like that just gives you a more consistent, smaller point. That way you know exactly if you're on target. It's just a good idea to use, or it's a good thing to use to make you shoot more consistent, better, more accurate, and gain more confidence. This really helps whenever you get out to those longer distances from 60 all the way to 150 yards, because instead of having this large dot that your pen can kind of float around on, and you don't know if you're quite centered of it, you have this tiny little dot that I just take that little dot right there and I put it in the center of my pen and my sight housing. I put it in the center of the pen I'm using, and then that's basically how it works. It gives me a smaller point, more consistent, and more specific. I've used this for probably the last 2 years or so, and I have definitely noticed a tremendous gain in my group sizing, my accuracy, and just confidence, honestly. And I'm sure many of you have used something like this, whether that be a piece of tape, a spray painted dot, or button tabs. But I highly encourage you guys, if you guys haven't tried this or anything like this to give you a smaller point of aim, I highly encourage you guys to try this at home. Like I said, it'll shrink your groups, make you more confident, help you shoot better in general. But yeah, so I hope this tip helped you guys. I hope it's helpful for you. I hope you incorporate it into your target in your shooting. But so this is Ost Outdoors, and we are out.